is good? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over and talking about the new cards coming to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM tomorrow, as well as says along with all new Invincible and Dark Matter players, whatever that means. I am not sure. So my guess, this is who's going to be in packs. Invincible and Dark Matters. 2K is talking about are just like the in-game rewards. These Season 8 players, I'm not sure. It says Season 8 on them. Maybe they'll be like in mode rewards for the weekend. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll just be in Season 8 packs. Garland, I mean, his size up's good. He's going to be a garbage man. Larry Johnson, Antawn Jamison, both going to give you basically that same 3-and-D type player. I gotta be honest with you, everybody on that right side isn't great, okay? And I'm not saying that to say like they can't play, and I'm not saying that to say like you guys should not get them. I'm just saying they're not, anything to really go too crazy about. Now on the left side, Invincible Devin Booker, Invincible Anthony Edwards, point guard, as well as Invincible DeMarcus Cousins and Invincible Danny Granger. Now here's the deal. Most Invincibles don't get their SIGs changed. I'm hoping Anthony Edwards gets new SIGs. The rest of the guys, Devin Booker already has a good jump shot. We saw with this playoffs card. Devin Booker Invincible is going to be absolutely elite. And again, needs completely new SIGs because his last jump shot is, I think it's basically like the Cade Cunningham jump shot. It's just not great in general. DeMarcus Cousins, the power forward position, is going to be really solid. The problem is he's only 6'10". And then we get Danny Granger, which Danny Granger I think could be really interesting. Now, why do I think Danny Granger could be really, really good? Well, here's the deal. The new edition card had the Jrue Holiday base on quick. Newsflash, Jrue Holiday base, I know it's worse with the Jrue Holiday upper. That's the real worst part about it. But it's not great. So, if Danny Granger can get a better release, that's going to be a lot of it as well. Now, our main focus in this video is going to be on the 3 new endgame cards because that is where it needs to be. Now, again, as far as the Invincibles, D-Book, Danny Granger, I think are going to be the best options. Probably, who knows? Everybody else doesn't look great. Let's start left to right, endgame David Robinson. Now, here's the deal. So far in my team, endgame cards, again, we are getting Bill Russell tomorrow. Bill Russell's already got passed up by D-Rob. But so far, they've got KPJ, Sadiq Bey upper with all of these 6. If D-Rob gets that, he becomes, in my opinion, just ahead of Shaq. So right now, I got Manute as my best, obviously, power forward in the game. If you want to include, like, the Invincible Wemby, he's obviously up there, too. I think David Robinson gonna solidify himself as that 2 or 3 spot at that power forward position. It's gonna be interesting, that lefty release, because I mean, as far as KPJ, he's the only guy I think as a lefty. Kevin Porter Jr., the actual player, is the only guy that I think has had it. But I do think he's gonna be absolutely elite at that power forward position. Now again, Manute's in the game. Again, we've got so many other great options. I don't think he's gonna be like game breaking or anything, but will be very solid. Luka Doncic is going to be special, okay? Now, let's talk about why. When we look at the point guard position, it's good, okay? It's good, but it's not great. This Luka Doncic right here, who a lot of people don't even love the upper, he had KPJ base. Imagine this Luka with perfect stats and every badge in the entire game. That's what you're getting. And this Luka is already good. Don't get it twisted. But you're going to get an endgame Luka that's going to be perfect at everything. I think endgame Luka becomes the best point guard in the game over Ben Simmons, over Jokic. I know I've been saying a lot of guys, like, I'm hoping they're going to become that. I think Luka does solidify himself as that. Luka already was the best primary ball handler at the point guard position in the entire game. And he just takes that up another notch, right? Just crank the dial a little bit. He gets even better. I think Luka is going to be the man with the plan in my team. And then we look at Paul George, who, look, they can make all the end games basically the same. But Paul George better have the Paul George size up. He needs to have it. This Paul George size up, or is it? It's the size of escape is what I'm talking about. The size of escape, which Big Z has, which is cheesy. It's what Ricky Davis has. If 2K wants to give him, again, he needs a new release, and thank God Paul George has a new release. Here's my prediction is the level 40 reward. I was somewhat close. They gave us a current player, Joel Embiid, and then we got him today. But if they give him that, remember, he's an end game. We've already got KD. He has the potential to be that second best shooting guard in the entire game right after KD. Could he surpass KD? I mean, depending on his movement, I would say possibly, because I feel like KD's movement isn't even that next level of good. I'm pretty high on Paul George coming into tomorrow. My just main hope is that they don't make all these end game cards copy and paste. You don't have to give D-Rob KPJ. You can give him, I mean, whether it's the belly base, the Dirk base, which is really good if they put a good upper on that. They could give him the O'Shea base, absolutely elite. That's the base Bob Nedelik has. I mean, they could do so many different options with that. Obviously, Luka, you hope they speed up the upper a little bit. Maybe, I mean, Oscar upper or something like that. Even mellow upper. That would be almost too quick. But something really quick for Luka Doncic to, you know, solidify himself as that best point guard in the game and as the cheesiest point guard in the game. I think I'm excited equally about all three of these end games, because even with Paul George, again, one thing I would say is if these are in option packs, I would not buy any or spend $50 on any of these guys. You know, they're not Taco, they're not Yao, they're not anybody you need. None of these cards are going to be the best cards in the game, anything like that. Yes, they're really solid from top to bottom. Luka, Paul George, D-Rob, they're all probably top 15 cards in the game, probably top 10 cards in the game, each and every one of them is, but that doesn't mean you have to go out and spend your own money on them. Again, as far as the Invincibles, as far as the cards on the right, Larry Johnson, Antawn Jamison, meh. Darius Garland, I'm not super excited about. And then the Invincibles, I mean, I guess I'm excited about Anthony Edwards, but my whole thing is he needs a new release. Like, they can't keep giving him the same release and expect people to love him, right? Jump shot 80. That's not great. Nobody's going to run the card. D-Book is going to be good as he is. Danny Granger, new release. DeMarcus Cousins, you just got to hope for the best. All in all, guys, am I super excited about this specific card, these specific cards? Man, not really. I mean, Luka's going to be really good. Paul George and D-Rob, I'm excited for. As far as the Invincibles, though, I mean, not super excited, and same things with the cards on the right. Remember, we are gonna get more cards as far as game rewards, as far as mode rewards, stuff like that you are gonna be able to grind for. Top to bottom, this content, it's okay, nothing special. That's gonna wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on these cards down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe. You already do it as always, man. I love you guys. And have a blessed day.